too jumpy. We are too jumpy. Learn to wait. Learn to sit. Taking stops. Yes, I don't want to do exploits, but there is a place of preparation before exploits can happen. There is a day of announcement, and there is a day, or not even day, there are days when you have to sit down and learn. David spent several years in the wilderness. Several years. Nobody knew David. He spent time in the wilderness sharpening his skills. He spent time in the wilderness worshiping God, understanding the ways of God. So much so that in the wilderness, even though he had no platform, the animals were his audience. He will carry his harp and he will play for the animals. He will play. He was sharpening his skills. And the anointing on him was increasing by the day. Until one day, I don't know what drove that guy to the wilderness, and the guy just sat in one corner, and David never knew that that guy was there. And the guy had David play, and this guy happened to be one of the courtsmen of the king. So when an evil spirit from the Lord began to trouble Saul, this guy who had been listening to David never knew that he had a man like that who was listening to him. He was only doing his rehearsal in the wilderness. And this man recommended David before the king and said, there is a man, he's the son of Jesse. Though he's not really a popular guy, just one simple guy. In the wilderness, I used to watch him, listen to him play. I watch him also. This guy is anointed. If you can bring in what is troubling the king, you must leave. Listen, how did that guy know that David was anointed? That means that guy might have had an ailment. And he had gone to David secretly, not knowing, just listening to David's music, and he had been healed. So he could recommend David. David never knew these things. I believe you know. David never knew these things. It was still a time of preparation for David. But people were already taking note of him. But eventually the day David appeared in the palace, that was the divine setup. That was the set time for his glory, for his fame to begin to go abroad. Listen, if you jump out before your time, you will disappear before your time. Learn to sit with the masters. There is a master for everyone. That's the truth. Learn to sit. Jesus entered the house of Lazarus, Mary and Martha one day, and Martha was in the kitchen trying to prepare food. She was just all about trying to prepare for it. And the Bible says Mary sat at the feet of Jesus, listening to the master. Then Martha came from the kitchen and said, Jesus, couldn't you have told my sister to come assist me in the kitchen? And Jesus said, your sister Mary has chosen the better part. Think about that. Somebody who just sat down, listen, has chosen the better part. There is a time to sit and listen. Learn all you can. Take in all you can. Learn from the experience of the man you are following. Build yourself up. Learn the rules. Then a time will come when you realize that it is time for me to step out now. And it won't even be you orchestrating the stepping out. It will be God himself saying, it is time for you, daughter, to step out. When Jesus stepped out, God himself approves the ministry of Jesus. Because a voice came from heaven as he was being baptized. This is my beloved son, in whom I am well pleased. Listen to me. Why did that voice come earlier? Because it wasn't time. So it was when the time was right. That was when the divine approval came. Don't jump out without divine approval. Learn. Am I speaking tonight? Am I speaking tonight? Listen, for every Timothy there is a Paul. Timothy spent time sitting in with Paul, learning, taking in things. For every Joshua there is a Moses. This guy, Joshua, Caleb, and all the other guys, they were the ones that held up the hands of Moses. Are you with me? And in the process, something was dropping. Listen, God does not boycott process when it comes to the anointing. God does not boycott process spiritual leadership. It's a mantle that drops. And you must have, align yourself in the direction of the mantle for the mantle to come on.